Greetings, friends. Happy spring equinox. Today's the equinox. It's a little after 4 now, so it happened at 3 o'clock this afternoon, so just a little over an hour ago here in Seattle. The equinox is the midpoint between winter and summer solstice, when day and night are of equal length. And for us in the northern hemisphere moving forward, the days will be longer now than the nights. And what this represents energetically for us is the season of new birth and new beginnings. The sun transitioned an hour ago from Pisces into Aries. That's the point where the equinox happens. And this energetically is perhaps one of the biggest shifts of the whole year. The energy of Pisces goes very, very deep. It's the collective energy of our full consciousness. It represents the deep sea and the deepest potential for all of us to merge together into wholeness and oneness. And then what happens when the sun moves into Aries is we each emerge out of that sea as individuals. It's a huge shift. I'm feeling it so much today, and I'm inspired just to connect with you for a minute to give you some touchstones around how you can connect today and in the next 2 or 3 days with this big shift that's happened. In tarot cards, the card for Pisces is the moon. The sun just left Pisces and stepped into Aries, which is the emperor. And so a significant aspect of Pisces in the card is this gate of initiation. So we've each been through our own periods of initiation in the last weeks. And what we've walked through in the gate of initiation into spring is the new season of the Emperor, who represents our own emergence into individuality and a celebration of our individuality, a celebration of personal power, a celebration of creativity and authority, and the way in which we can use our willpower and our desire to take action in concrete ways in the world. My favorite image in cards, I brought this for you. My favorite image in oracle cards for the spring equinox is the Ace of Wands from the Mother Peace deck. This is a perfect example of the birth that happens at spring. And what we are experiencing and what we have the potential to experience now in the coming days is a rebirth of our sense of self, and a season now. Every year we have this opportunity to explore again who we are as individuals and who we are as creative beings, and what it means to break out of the box of everything that's been in the past in order to create something new. The egg is a symbol, a traditional symbol all over the world for this season. And eggs represent new life because they hold new life inside. This is the season when birds lay eggs and new baby birds hatch. So one of the practices that you can use in observing synchronicities right now is to pay attention to bird song and to bird messages, and to the ways in which the music of the birds and the flight of the birds is calling you to new life and welcoming you into spring. There's something else coming in. Let me just sit for a minute here for all of you. The word pioneer. This is a time of emergence of the child within, connecting with the truth of who you really are and exploring the truth of who you are, and then having the courage and the commitment and the willpower, which is the energy of Aries. You will have it now to step out on the leading edge of your own creation. Be brave and feel curious about what creations you will be inspired to step into in the coming days. So for today, celebrate new life, celebrate the birth of possibility, the birth of potential, and the birth of what we are creating here together in this amazing world. Now, this spring equinox today is a little bit more intense than usual because it occurs also with a full moon, and the full moon tonight has a couple of powerful conjunctions that are activating really deep possibilities for transformation. So I've been feeling that today a lot, actually the last few days. The personal transformations that are happening, the transformations in my work, the transformations in my purpose, getting clearer and focused, and it's creating some personal intensity for me. And I bring that forward in case some of you watching this video are feeling a quality of intensity, maybe through vulnerability or insecurity or fear or trepidation or disorientation about what the next step is. And that's because new steps are emerging and will continue to emerge. So I'm going to be back again tomorrow with a follow-up full moon message to give a little bit more details about why this equinox today feels, for some of you and for me, so intense. And so for today, take a breath. Feel the infusion of new birth. Trust the new birth. Trust the light. Trust the life. And trust the opportunity that's showing up to connect in new ways to your own power and your own will and your own creativity that is going to be abundantly available in the coming days. So happy equinox. I'll see you again tomorrow with a full moon message. And you can go out tonight and celebrate the full moon if you want to. It's going to be spectacular. See you again soon.